Hello, it's been a while. Been 4 months since I last posted a video on this channel, and I just wanted to come on here and explain A, why it's been 4 months since I posted, and B, why I'm coming back, and what my plans are. C, what my plans are in the future. So, basically, around recently, I privated majority of my videos. I have 8 now. I used to have like 26 so, and I just wanted to explain why. So basically, I felt like when I was making content, I was faking who I was on camera for attention, I guess. I don't know, even though I didn't get any attention, I still found myself faking who I was. And if you look through the content that I still have up, I left some of the stuff that I felt better represented who I was, but still, you can kind of still see me faking myself if you compare that to this video. And basically, I feel like YouTube has become a place where like people are rewarded for faking who they are for money or attention, and I don't want to be a part of that, you know? I want my life to be a place or a time where I can be as happy as I can, happy as possible, and I find the most fulfillment from being who I am, you know? How would I live my life being someone who I'm not? You know, I don't want to be a person who has this hyper active like YouTube personality that you see so much, you know, for kids channels, Mr. Beast, stuff like that. You know, I find that extremely annoying and disingenuous to who I am. And I kind of felt like I was doing that. So why I think it's important to do this is because when you start to fake yourself in one situation, you know, maybe you act a certain way around your parents, or maybe you act a certain way around your friends at school, you kind of start to lose track of who you are, you know? It's like, oh, I have this personality here and this personality in this situation, so which one am I really? And I find that the person I am is the person who I am is the person who I am by myself. You know, the person I am with myself is the most accurate to who I am. And even when I was by myself, I found myself faking myself and kind of taking parts from my like fake personalities, if you wanted to say that. And I started to kind of lose track of like who I was, you know? I felt like I was a different person. I was extremely disappointed in who I was and how I was behaving. I was behaving very immaturely, illogically, and it's just not who I want myself to be. So here's the part where I explain what the goal is. Basically, I want this YouTube channel to be a place where I can practice to be myself. Because if I put myself in a situation where I need to be myself, and where I can be myself, then it gives me the freedom to kind of be myself in every situation. And I think that's extremely important. So going on in the future on this YouTube channel, it'll be purely for me to enjoy myself and be happy and be myself. You know, it's kind of like practice. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and explain. I'll definitely still like post videos like gaming content. I really enjoy it, but I'm only gonna play games that I actually want to play instead of games that I found myself playing because they were like trendy or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, this has been probably a pretty short video. Just I wanted to explain myself, and this is gonna be like the mark in the road, I guess, where I hope going forward I'll be consistent. And if you see me kind of starting to return to like a fake personality or like a different, I start to act different, please call me out on that. But anyways, that's been me. Hope you guys have a nice day. See you later.